So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Baxter completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Perez, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Bottas, Albon, Joe, Magnussen, Ricciardo and Logan Sargent. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And with me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Thank you so much. You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
So that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then... Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre, has been home to the US Grand Prix since 2012, the latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. It's the Circuit of the Americas then, situated 14 miles outside of the great city of Austin. This is a 3.6-mile lap with 20 corners, 10 to the left and 10 to the right, and top speeds of around 200 miles per hour. Overtaking opportunities are available into turns 1 and 12, especially with that rear wing DRS wide open. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Baxter lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Leclerc, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Stroll, Joe, Bottas, Albon, Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, Sargent, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me once again in the commentary box today is, of course, former World Endurance Champion Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Baxter.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And apart from that, keep an eye out for anyone getting a good launch from the midfield. You see it happen from time to time, and it can really throw a spanner into the races of the quicker cars and push them into a more risky strategy.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. That's Hamilton behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 37.5. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, that's us. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. Well, that lead at the top has somewhat shrunk today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Baxter.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull after a long and hard-fought season. They've built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.